Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. And checking out some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Ante Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at center. And for New York, they've got Iverson. Anthony out there with Johnson. Then it's Ewing. And it's Marbury in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here's Iverson.
Give me that assist.
And Iverson throws it down.
Go on, Kendo. So before this game, I bumped up everybody inside scoring attempts. I got tired of all that damn pump faking.
Now here's
Go get that.
Shoots it. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim
Patrick.
on the way in.
Well, I got to go over here and box out Jonas.
This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Iverson outside. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Hate this game, bro. But y'all even let Patrick tip the ball to us for in the first place if y'all just wanted to get them the ball again. Y'all want them to come out and get the first buckets. Okay, what the hell, 2K?
The reverse layup and clinks it in.
See what I'm saying? They wanted them to get 2 buckets.
Defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Anthony finds Johnson. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want.
We already know they're going to let Zion get away with like 2 or 3 lobs.
Last time out, he had 14 points. He feeds it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beats you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. Just setting the tone.
What the hell they doing with
aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
3-point goal.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas.
Focus on Zion. Right?
McCollum outside. Kicks it to Graham.
Why they turn Larry sideways, bro?
Lock at 6.
Trying to sell some bull.
Wide open. A 3-pointer, no good.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Anthony dishes to Johnson. Marbury passes to Johnson. Now here's Ewing. He's guarded by McCollum.
Back that down on.
Ewing
there you go, Patrick.
Good.
That's cool. We'll take that.
The muscle inside from Ewing. Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And
I wasn't even looking at Keno getting caught up.
Times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Ewing. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, New York with the triple.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
McCollum outside.
Why they just pull me?
Over Johnson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against
no switching.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
I know
they knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Iverson outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
We them threes.
I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Why couldn't Melo get over there and pick that up?
And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 11.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kiddo went to the basket.
Driving in. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Johnson. And then
Grandma ball.
With the jam.
Well, that's why they're
I didn't have to call for that one. Nothing. Good job.
At both ends. Nicely done.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 3. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Really consistent.
Damn, I got dunked on.
In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity.
That's why I get trying to come over and help.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Oh, I thought you had that one.
Ewing the pass to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Bro.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Passes it to Williamson. And here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
It's good.
Oh,
get him back. Get him back, Marbury.
Pelicans trail by 3. Graham kicks to Williamson. Here's the pass to McCollum. Ingram left side. Shot clock at 5. Over Anthony. And that's out of bounds.
Go on, Melo.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
Put Melo on here with his braids. Hey, who they sub out? They subbed out Jonas?
Shot clock at 3. Graham with the bucket.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor.
You already know what I'm going to do.
You don't get very far.
There ain't nobody down to the paint.
Stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's McCollum following the score by New York. Williamson left side. And Nance kicks to McCollum. Back to Nance.
Stick with him, y'all. Stick with him. Oh, Melo. Okay.
Fade away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Up top, Graham. Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The three from Iverson.
Oh, kiddo. Go, kiddo.
Cold-blooded.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
McCollum right side. Softly drops in the floater.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Anthony against Ingram. Now here's Ewing. Defense is right there. Johnson for three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 8.
First quarter, baby. I really wanted to keep matching up against Zion.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And good. Grab the English that time as it falls.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
New York.
Wait, we already called a timeout? When did we call? Mother sucker. I didn't know we had called a timeout. When did we call a timeout?
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Jones checked in for Javonte Green.
I don't remember calling a timeout.
City Dancer.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Just 4 to shoot. Johnson kicks to Iverson.
No, cannot get it.
Basket is good. He's got 10.
Great timing. That can be the difference
the man
between
right
an assist
here
and a turnover.
Pass to Nance. Back to McCollum.
Damn it.
Misses, and he wants that one back. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
By 9.
Knicks lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Damn, Brandon Ingram dunked on me, man. That ain't gonna be the thumbnail, though.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. A big group substitution here.
Oh, no, bro. Make sure ain't nobody else. Okay.
For New Orleans, they've got Ewing. Johnson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Barrett, and it's Marbury in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You have got to.
Come on, man. You know my signature. Every game, baby.
Things into your own hands. Pelicans trail by 10. Graham with the bounce pass. Anthony against Nance. Down low. Here's Alvarado. And he gets the whistle.
Yeah, I can shoot.
Coming up. Larry Johnson picks one up. He'll be back in 2002.
He wanted to force that foul because he could have been under the basket.
47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
And the Knicks making a change here. Iverson's checked in. Anthony, the pass to Marbury. Johnson outside. Here's Iverson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end.
They ain't gonna give you that stupid animation.
The shot.
Pelicans trail by 10. Graham with the ball. He has 5 and taken away by Johnson.
How about that ridiculous dribble?
To the inside. And Johnson with the stop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
This is cool.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Williamson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his second.
The grown man play of Zion. Love watching him convert through aggressive defense.
Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Alvarado. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Lets it go with the 3. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the back.
Oh, Melo, go get it.
Great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And haven't we seen that a few times?
Home
Today,
sweet
guys,
home, baby.
Defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Graham.
Go, kiddo.
Iverson with the block. The shot from the low post is good.
You should have passed it to Marbury in the first place.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They're trying to, hey, look, they're trying to pull some bullshit right now.
The pass to Alvarado. It's stolen by
punk.
Johnson.
What the heck?
Ewing dishes to Anthony. Johnson. The pass
Why are
to
they
Ewing.
moving me?
Double
I
team
wasn't
on
even
Ewing.
pressing the move.
Kicks it out to Iverson.
Okay.
And the Knicks
Good
get
job,
the two.
Ewing. Trying to get the open
Big
Keno.
factor in their offense tonight.
Whoa,
Shot
hey,
after shot.
y'all ain't ready for these
Pelicans
New
trail
York
by
Knicks,
17.
bro. They trying to force Zion
Graham,
some buckets.
5 points in the game.
They trying to force him some points.
Pass to Alvarado.
They're trying to
Nance
get the isolation
outside.
over here.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Good.
See, look at that whack ass
5
shit, bro.
points in the game.
I can already see it. I already can see how the game is trying to
Defender
do that
didn't
bullshit,
stand
bro.
a chance.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. It's
Damn.
stolen by Nance.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
It's stolen by Johnson. Anthony, the pass to Johnson. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Solid finish to the quarter.
Yeah, like he wasn't going to shoot it, so I told him to pass it back to me.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open
I'm glad I
court. Their
turned on the
transition
under the
game
basket
has allowed
shooting.
them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David
feel his
Aldridge,
hurt?
who is standing by
Aw,
for
he
some.
pouting.
David.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be
Not
back
Carmelo.
for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
I really
Let's
want to
talk
go back
about
and make a
that
Legends
first half.
League. I've been thinking about it for like a week.
New York holding the upper hand after the
I already
first two
know the
quarters.
concept of how I
They
want
are
to do it.
way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their
My
offense,
food is on the way.
everything clicked into place.
I'm gonna have to pause the game.
Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Shooting percentage they allowed
corny
was
ass
through the
shit.
roof. The coach should absolutely.
That wasn't even in the first quarter. That was in the second quarter.
You need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Out rebounding, more assists, more steals.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin. with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my
brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Larry Johnson.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Might be the thumbnail. As soon as, what's his name?
And after a very
RJ
lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
I told y'all. I was like, they're going to let them get away with like 2 or 3.
Front court pair is Ingram and Williamson.
They ain't let me do shit right there.
Colum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Here's Marbury. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Johnson at the elbow. And Johnson with the stop.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pelicans trail by 17.
Should went right back at his ass.
McCollum outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And he can't hit the second.
New
York leading by 16. Anthony dishes to Ewing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's McCollum. 16 points for him. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 18 points in the game.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots.
John Kiddo.
Iverson passes to Marbury.
Kiddo.
Drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Kicking people in the head and shoulders.
Nice angle.
Kiddo said he don't like his nose.
AT&T 5G slam. Pass to Ingram.
Gone, Melo, lock him down.
And it's Ingram missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He lobs it up.
Damn. Did y'all see that? You see the crazy animation it gave me to try to catch the lob? Instead to let me catch it.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And bullshit, bro. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing.
Oh!
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
He takes advantage of them in every
Sorry, Jonas. You know I love you, kid. Since you was in Toronto.
On the steal, and then
my guy.
Straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great
teamwork
as well.
It's a big
Z.
Z.
New Orleans with it. The Knicks making the shot. Ingram passes to Valanciunas.
Melo, where you going?
And the bucket is good.
Like
3-point play chance here for him.
That's his doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. First trip to the free throw
Brandon
line
Ingram
for
gonna beat out for a rebound.
76% on the season from the foul line.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult
trust he's gonna
to
get through
injury.
that
He just
fast.
waltzes inside.
5 assists, baby.
This lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the basket by McCollum.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Pass to Carmelo.
Look at Kiddo.
A strong finish.
Smart play by Keno.
All over. Anthony's got his third basket of the night right there. Pelicans trail by 18. Jones kicks to Williamson. McCollum outside. Knicks with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound.
You got that shit. You got that.
They're in control.
The drive by Iverson.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Keno won the MVP award.
Here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Williamson. Now McCollum releases. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Johnson. 23 points in the game, and the basket is good. Ewing's got 8
point
points.
forward.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Yeah,
on
pick
the
it up,
wing,
Pump.
Jones. Valanciunas finds Williamson.
Why is Valanciunas out here?
Valanciunas against Ewing.
They try to make it harder to get one of these front men to score a bucket.
Yep, that one goes in there. 11 points in the game.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Marbury. Oh, my God. Marbury wide open.
Here's Anthony. Makes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Another good
20.
play. This is how they built the lead.
I ain't going to call another timeout.
Guys at
I
the
just
right
like screw.
time.
We done lost.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect
to the
them
basket.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
That bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 26.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game.
Get back.
Thing
Get back. Why does the game always do
Here's
that?
the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the basket by McCollum.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Definitely got more than 17.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8.
What are you doing?
Pass to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. It's good with the assist.
Well, I might get a double-double out here with these assists.
Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Larry Johnson.
Pelicans trail by 21. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Y'all doing?
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils
as long as
down
it's taking his
to
food
the
to get here, I
question.
might finish the game.
Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is
Pelican substitution.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Y'all wasn't ready for New York. Y'all didn't come to play.
Ingram outside. He kicks it to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Johnson.
My bad. I just automatically want to get the ball to the shooting guard because I know the shooting guard be straightened out.
Their rebounding edge right now.
How many points you got, Keno?
Ewing is out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Iverson. And it's Marbury in at the one spot.
Damn, what my delivery man doing? Is it steal?
Ingram passes to McCollum. Hernan Gomez against Ewing. McCollum outside. Kicks to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Alvarado. Iverson cover.
Came right to him.
Anthony in the corner. He lobs up the alley pass.
Fuck.
Johnson outside. Inside.
Come on, you got a mismatch.
Here's Ewing. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game.
Jonas like, I got to get in the game, man.
Breakdown here.
No, you don't, Jonas. Stay over there.
For New York.
Game is over.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
but also they put the offense on its heel. Look
at
the
Keno.
Steals
make him pick it up, Keno. Make him pick it up.
Something they also can take great pride.
Melo got that.
Anthony with the block. Johnson outside.
They're trying to force me to do a move.
Pass to Ewing.
Y'all didn't realize it. I can tell with the controller, though. They're trying to force me to do something.
Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are.
Damn, bro. Why is it saying it's taking longer now to get to me?
Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big man who can dish it
Motherfucker
out.
trying to steal my damn food.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet
the hell, I didn't tell to pass the ball to him.
Marbury. Oh,
I was holding the button down.
Off the glass. Wow. And Anthony gets it to go.
I ain't gonna call another timeout. We'll call a timeout for y'all.
New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Getting down the phone. I'm gonna mess up on defense.
McCollum with the bounce pass.
Oh shit.
Ingram deciding where to go with it.
Todd's coming in for me.
6 to shoot. Johnson with the block. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Nance outside. Passes to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. Ingram against Anthony. And that one's good. Ingram.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
They pissing me off,
New York
bro.
calls timeout.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
And now we present our New Balance
substitution on the court.
I don't want to reset. Good shit. I don't want Zion to be over there guarding.
Here's Johnson. Here's Ewing.
Damn,
The
Ewing.
rebound by Brandon Ingram. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Here's Marbury. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
I was going to get to
And the
Melo.
pass to Carmelo.
Get to Keno. Get to Keno.
Johnson, the pass to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Ewing trying to get open. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 26 points for Iverson.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Ingram dishes to Jones. Ingram outside. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in, and it's Marshall in for Nance.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One stop.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Ewing. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season
he just
series,
said
a team they'll only see twice.
That
they're certainly happy to start it
he's
off
in line waiting for my food.
And what a huge standout performance.
But it already sent me an alert saying my food was picked up and he delivered another order.
To change a game other than scoring, and it was
fuck out of here, little
hands
dude.
on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by New York.
Come on, get to Melo. Okay.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony over Murphy. No good off the front eye.
Trying to get another assist, bro.
And so Marshall will bring it up for New Orleans. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Marbury. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Johnson.
I want to get another assist. That's why I was hesitating to score.
By the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 26. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
Damn, I'm telling you.
Here's Hampton. He kicks to Johnson.
To the better
paint.
get this.
Here's Gibson. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Double.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
No turnovers. Keno had 26, Melo 22. Patrick somehow came out the bench, had 10. I mean, Starks had 10. I know it is because they got him listed as also playing point guard. That's why he's getting so many points. I need to make him just a shooting guard. Kept his ass at 7. All right, what was the final score again?